Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Pajama Sundays. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope you'll find a reason to come back. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. You have no idea how much I appreciate you all. I am here to give a quick word, affirmation, reflection, or quick chat, if you will, to help you start your week. Pardon the break. The boys and I had Eternal Con last Sunday. Always a good time. And the Sunday before that, just life. Today, I wanted to come to you to briefly discuss stress. I'm sure most of us can relate to that. We'll discuss what stress is, what are the causes of stress, and what we can do to relieve it. What is stress? It's a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from very demanding or adverse circumstances. And I can definitely say stress has definitely taken its toll lately. I'm on vacation or staycation and still stressing myself out, wanting more days off, and then trying to distribute the time between YouTube, having fun with my kids, organizing, and getting some much needed rest. I'm just not able to enjoy myself the way I should. Stress is a normal part of life. At times, it serves a useful purpose. Stress can motivate you to get that promotion at work or run that last mile of the marathon. But if you don't get a handle on stress and it becomes long-term, it could seriously interfere with work, your family life, and your health. Stress can come from various areas of your life. What causes stress? Everyone has different stress triggers. Work tops the list according to surveys. Causes of work stress include being unhappy in your job, having heavy workload or too much responsibility, working long hours, having poor management, unclear expectations of your work, or no say-so in the decision-making process, working under dangerous conditions, being insecure about your chance for advancement or risk of termination, facing discrimination or harassment at work, especially if your company is unsupportive. How many of you can relate to some or any of these work stresses? I can relate to a few. Add to that the need to make more money. In addition to work stress, there are also life stresses. Examples of life stresses are the death of a loved one, divorce, loss of a job, increase in financial obligations, getting married, moving into a new home, chronic illness or injury, emotional problems like depression, anxiety, guilt, or low self-esteem, taking care of an elderly or sick family member, and traumatic events such as a natural disaster, theft, or assault against you or a loved one. Now, how many of you can relate to these life stresses? Are you more stressed out by work or life? For me, right now, I can definitely say life is giving me more stress than work, and I definitely need to work on that. Sometimes stress can come from inside rather than outside. You can stress yourself out by just worrying about things, like I mentioned earlier. All of these factors can lead to stress, fear, and uncertainty. Like some of the things we've gone through lately, like school shootings, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, it can cause you to feel stress, especially because you feel like you have no control over those events. Or the fear may hit closer to home, with worries over things such as not finishing a project at work or having enough money to pay the bills for this month. Attitudes and perceptions. How you view the world or a particular situation can determine if it causes you stress. For example, if your TV is stolen and you take the attitude, "It's okay, my insurance company will pay for a new one," you will be far less stressed than if you think, "My TV is gone and I'm never getting it back." WedMD said it, not me, but you know what they're getting at. Unrealistic expectations. No one is perfect. If you expect to do everything right all the time, you're destined to feel stress when things don't go as expected. Change. Any major change can be stressful. Even happy events like a wedding or a job promotion. More unpleasant events such as divorce, a major financial setback, or a death in a family can be a significant source of stress. Your stress level will differ based upon your personality and how you respond to situations. And this is very true. Sometimes I can be a worrywart, and that can be a problem. When you're in a stressful situation, your body launches a physical response. We're all familiar with fight or flight. This kind of stress is short-term or acute stress, and your body usually recovers quickly from it. But if your stress stays activated over a long period of time, chronic stress, it can lead to or aggravate more serious health problems. I'm going to try to breeze through the effects of stress on your health since I spent so much time on the causes of stress. If you have been stressed for a short period of time, some physical changes you might notice are headache, fatigue, difficulty sleeping, difficulty concentrating, upset stomach, and irritability. When stress becomes long-term and isn't properly addressed, it can lead to more serious health conditions, including depression, high blood pressure, abnormal heartbeat, heart disease, heart attack, heartburn, ulcers, and IBS, upset stomach, including cramps, constipation, and diarrhea, weight gain or loss, changes in sex drive, fertility problems, flare-ups of asthma or arthritis, and skin problems such as acne, eczema, and psoriasis. Now, I'm not here to just talk about problems without offering some type of solution. Managing your stress can make a real difference in your health. There are many different ways to manage stress. You can take a look at my previous Pajama Sunday video where I delved into self-care for some suggestions. Now, I plan to do another video on self-care in the future, but in the meantime, I have two visuals that I think you will find helpful. This first one is short but sweet. Slow down. Keep calm. Be positive. Take it easy. Unplug. I need to work on that one. Enjoy life. Have fun. Breathe. Relax. Go outside. Smile and meditate. Our second visual of stress relievers covers mind, body, and soul. Mind. Meditate. Practice gratitude and walk in nature. Body. Get enough sleep, exercise, and take a warm bath. And soul. Read a book, listen to music, and get creative. Now, these may be a little repetitive if you've watched previous Pajama Sundays, but we want to practice these until they become second nature. What are some things you do to reduce the stress in your life? Please drop them in the comments below if you don't mind. My affirmation for the day: I will do what I can, and nobody expects me to do it all. And also, I release the amount of pressure I put on myself. You know, I don't aim to take up too much of your time in these. Just want to share. Please let me know that you stopped by. I hope everyone has a good day, and I gave you some positive vibes to go into your week, and I will see you in the next one.